Guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'll be filming a drugstore first impressions, trying out some new makeup products, which I'm super excited about. And I want to say only 3 or 4 products may not be new, but for the most part everything else is brand new in my collection. And I also have a new setup behind me. If you guys watched my spring decorate with me, I did redecorate my beauty room because the setup was not really what I wanted. So if you guys want to see my other changes, I will have the video linked up here for you guys to check it out. So if you guys want to get started with this video, then of course, let's get started. Alright, so starting off with my brows. You guys know I rarely do my brows on camera, but today I do have a new brow pencil. It's going to be the LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil. I actually got it from the beauty supply store. Here is what it looks like. So you have a spoolie right here on top. And then of course you have the pencil on the other side. I did get it in the color called Espresso. So I'm hoping it's going to be the correct color for me because, you know, I would hate to have really dark brows. So just gonna brush my brow hair up, and it's actually brushing out really nicely. So love the spoolie. I'm just gonna speed through this part because I feel like brows take 25,000 years. So just gonna speed through this part. Alright, so I did switch out my brow product because this product, nothing was coming out. So I'm not sure if I have a bad one, but if you can see, like, nothing is happening. So I'm not sure, but yeah. So I didn't use this product because, again, nothing was happening with the brows. No product was coming off, so moving on. So I do have a new eyeshadow palette that's new to me. It's not new to the market, it's just new to me, but it's going to be by Profusion. It's going to be the Mirage 35 shade palette, which look like this. I know they have a new one that just came out that's big like this. And then they also have some like mini palettes that came out as well. So I do want to, I do want to get my hands on those if possible. But yes, here is the Mirage palette. I think it's so cute. It just looks like spring and summer. And you do have the names on the back on the back of the palette. And then when you open it up, you get a sleeve, which also has the name on it. So if you lose the sleeve, then of course you'll lose the name of the shades. But again, you do have it on the back as a reference. So just going to go ahead and prime my eyes, and then we will get started with the eyeshadow look. All right, so here is a close-up of the actual palette. You don't get a mirror in here, which is fine because with their palettes like this, you typically don't get a mirror, but these colors are so freaking pretty. Again, they look like spring and summer. I think they're so gorgeous, and they're definitely my kind of colors. You guys already know that. So I'm just gonna take one of my Profusion brushes. You do get their brushes in like their other eyeshadow palettes, but not the ones like this. So starting off, I have so many options for my crease color, which has me super excited. I think I'm gonna take, let's take this color right here and just put that into our crease. I'm not sure what look I'm going for yet. I'm just going to go with the flow like always. It's a really pretty pigmented color, as you guys can see. All right, going back into the palette, I'm gonna take this color, which is going to be this like burgundy color right here, and just pop that a little bit lower in my crease as well. All right, and then on my lid, I'm gonna take this really pretty like color right here. I'm not sure if it's a pressed glitter or a actual shimmer, but it looks like a pressed glitter to me. Okay, so I feel like that color would have to go on top of another color and not actually as a base. So, all right, so I did go off camera and I did take this eye off and I just redid the crease color and that burgundy color again. So now that we know how that shadow works, I'm actually going to put down another shadow first and then I'll just go over it with that glitter afterwards. So I'm gonna take this color, which is going to be this one right here, that really pretty pink color, and just apply it as my lid color. Just a regular traditional shimmer shade. It's applying, but it's really like faint. But it is applying, it's just a really faint shimmer shade. I'm gonna wet my brush and see if we can get it to intensify just a little bit. Even though we're gonna cover it up with the glitter, I still wanna see how intense it can go when my brush is wet. Oh yeah, see, that's better. All right, now going back into that same shade from earlier is going to be that really pretty color right there. Just going to put it on top of this shimmer shade that we just put down. I'm just going to pat it on. I'm not gonna swipe it, but just pat it. All right, moving on into my outer V, I'm just gonna take this dark brown right here and just pop that into my outer V. All right, so pumping the brakes on the eyes temporarily, I'm going to go ahead and move into my face. I do have a new face primer, which I'm super excited about. It's going to be the Wet n Wild Prime Focus Primer. It's going to be the Hydrating Serum. You guys know I love their Photo Focus collection in terms of the Rose Water collection, so I have high hopes for this one. It is a hydrating water-based serum. It has in rose water and green tea extract. It is going to prep your skin and extend the wear of your makeup. So let's see what happens. You do have a dropper, which I think is so cool. All right, so let's see. Ooh, it smells good. It smells like rose, and it also smells like candy also. It smells really good. All right, so that actually felt really good and it felt really nice on the skin. So moving on into the foundation, it's going to be an old foundation, nothing new. It's going to be the Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid Foundation. I got a different color. I got the color called 120 Caramel. I'm hoping this color is going to work better for my skin. The other color that I had was way too dark. So we're gonna try this color and we're gonna hope for the best. Just gonna use my beauty sponge because I forgot to grab a brush. So let's see. Oh yeah, this color is definitely better for me. I think we have a winner in the color department. I got this color, I want to say I got it at Walmart, I think it was Walmart, I'm not for sure. But I definitely found my correct color because that other color was way too dark for me and it was orange on my skin. But this color is actually perfect, which has me super excited because lately all of my foundation colors have been so wrong. So I'm happy that this one works. Yeah, that looks really pretty on the skin thus far. Excuse my hair, it needs to be washed in the worst way. So we're just gonna excuse the hair today. So moving on with concealer, I do have the Makeup Revolution concealer. It's going to be the Conceal and Hydrate Radiance Concealer. It has an hyaluronic acid and acai. I have it in the color called C12, which just looks like this. This concealer is not like new on the market. I want to say it came out, I want to say it was probably the end of last year if I'm not mistaken, or maybe the beginning of this year. But point is, I have it in my collection, haven't used it yet, so definitely excited because I do like the actual hydrating foundation for this line. So I kind of figured I would just give the concealer a try and hopefully I like the concealer like I like the foundation. So let's see what we are working with. And it says it's medium to full coverage, so I'm guessing you can just build up the color. This looks pink. That looks pink. All right, and then before I blend this out, I do have, it's going to be that Tarte Shape Tape Glow Wand. It's going to be, it's almost like a brightener if you want to call it that. You could wear it over your concealer. You could wear it normally where you highlight just your forehead, cheekbones, cupid bow, or down the center of your nose. And then you could also wear it alone if you want to. So just gonna use it over my concealer. It's supposed to just brighten up under your eyes if you have a concealer that's not like a brighten color. But this one is already bright already and it looks pink, to be honest. So I'm kind of nervous about that. So I'm just gonna use it here. See? Like that looks orange. Let's just go for it. Why not? I'm not going anywhere, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to blend it out. And the color that I got in this glow wand is going to be Auroral. Probably saying that so wrong, but that's the color that I have. All right, so here is what the under eye is looking like, and I don't like it at all. Like it looks pink. Like I don't like that. Like it looks really pink. It does look hydrating, but just the color is wrong. I'm gonna use some more of this Tarte Shape Tape Glow Wand under my eyes. All right, so It helped a little bit, but I don't know, like the color is just throwing me off altogether. I do feel like it's more on the, it is more on the medium to full coverage side, because I can definitely see where I did get some coverage under my eyes. And it does look hydrated under my eyes, but just color is, it's throwing me off in my viewfinder and it's throwing me off in person, so it's kind of hard to tell. Moving on into the bronzer, I do have the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder. It's going to be in the color called Better Than Vacation Tan number 10. Here's what the packaging looks like. I did get mine at CVS. It's only $9.99, super inexpensive. You do get a nice mirror on top. And then here is what the actual bronzer looks like. I do have high hopes because I do like their other bronzer palette, even though only one color works for me. When I seen this one, I kind of figured these two down here should work for me. They look pretty promising. I know for sure that this should work for me. That one is a question mark, but it looks promising. I am going to use the darkest color today just to see. Again, I'm super excited. And it was so affordable just to get like 4 pans, 4 huge pans at that. It was super affordable. So, all right, let's see. Oh yeah, see? It's showing up. It looks really pretty on the skin too. All right, so here is what the bronzer is looking like. It looks really pretty on the skin. It almost looks like Sun Kiss. It's really pretty and it blends out really nice. And it's not too harsh or intense. That's why I'm impressed by it. So this is definitely a win. All right, moving back into the eyes, I'm just going to do my bottom lash line right quickly. I'm gonna take this really pretty purple color right here and just put it on my bottom lash line. Then I'm gonna take that same shimmer shade from earlier and just pop it into our inner tear ducts. All right, and then going into blush, I do have this Nude Blush Duo by NIcka K. I got it at the Beauty Supply store. They actually have quite a bit of brands at the Beauty Supply store that I was excited to try, so I might do a dedicated video just for Beauty Supply store makeup products. But here is what the Blush Duo looked like. I thought the color was so pretty. It looks like my kind of colors. You do have a matte and also a shimmer on this side. You can easily like mix it together, just keep it as individuals. Option is yours. For today's video, I'm just going to use the matte side over here, and it looks like it's woman of color friendly, which has me excited, and it was super affordable as well. And it's pigmented, if you guys can see that. Only thing is, I would say get maybe like a smaller blush brush to use, because this one is way too big. All right, you guys, so lashes are on. Moving on into highlighter. It's just going to be an old, well, it's not old, I only used it one time, but it's going to be the Airspun Loose Face Highlighter in the color called, what color are you? I don't see a color on here, but it's just like the golden one. So again, I only used it one time, so I kind of figured I would just pull it back out again for today's video. And I remembered saying that I liked it, however, it just pretty much like sat on top of my skin. So I'm going to spray my face first and then apply it. Alright, and then for lips, I do have two of the Essence lipsticks. It's going to be their like nude collection in the white and gold packaging like this. I have number 1 and number 3. Number 1 is called Freaky. It's going to be this really pretty color right here. Let me just swatch it so you guys can see it. Really cute like pinky color, and it's really like creamy just I'm swatching it. And then again, the next one is number 3, which is called Bold. It's going to be more of like, it looks like a true nude, but swatching it, it's more on the nudie pink side compared to the first one. Here is it right here. So I'm just going to use number 3, which is called Bold, for my lip color for today. So on my lip, it pulls more pink on my lip. Let me grab a brown lip liner because by itself, I don't like it. All right, and then I also have the Essence Plumping Nudes lip gloss in the color called Big Softie, which looks like this. Just gonna apply it on top of this lip combo. All right, so mixing all 3 together actually gave me a really pretty nude color, which I like. So this gloss definitely helped a lot. And yeah, you guys, this is pretty much the completed look. This is just how everything turned out. Just a quick rundown as far as all of the products. I will say final roundup, everything kind of came together. Once the lashes came on, the eye look honestly came together, because without the lashes, I wasn't liking the eye look too much. But just lashes pretty much just kind of like save everything. So yeah, this is just how the face is looking thus far. So starting off with the Profusion Mirage palette. I actually like the palette. It's super pigmented. All the colors blended out really well. Even that purple shade on my bottom lash line was super pigmented. I know purples are hard to make from what I keep hearing in terms of eyeshadow palettes, but that purple shade on my bottom lash line performed very well, and I do like that pop of purple under my eyes with the glittery shadow, because that glittery shadow does have purple in it, so it kind of like inspired me to use the purple on my bottom lash line. So I do like the palette. It's super inexpensive. It blended out really nicely. The glitter, you just have to kind of know how to work with the glitter. If you have glitter glue, it might help you a lot. I do have glitter glue, but I think it might be old. I haven't used it in a long time, so that's why I didn't want to use it in today's video. But again, the glitter was easy to work with. The shimmer shades are kind of light in pigment, but when you do wet the brush, it's definitely like intense like any other eyeshadow palette. And I don't know, I really like it. I think the color scheme in here is really pretty, so definitely check out this eyeshadow palette if you like Profusion and you like these kind of colors. Again, I do think it's a really pretty palette in terms of spring and summertime, so check it out. Moving on into the bronzer by Essence, it's going to be the Matte Bronzing Powder Palette. I actually like this palette a lot. I think the bronzer is really pretty. I think it's a nice like wash of color on the face. It almost reminds me of like a nice summer kind of bronzy tan, if that makes sense. There's nothing that's too intense. It blended out really nicely, and I think it complements my skin tone very well. So if you are my skin color and maybe a little bit deeper, I do think it'll work well for you. So definitely give this palette a try. It was super inexpensive, and you guys will be seeing me use this palette again in an upcoming video because I do want to play with it some more. I also liked the blush by NIcka K, the Blush Duo. This one I think is really pretty. I love the matte shadow in here. Haven't tried the shimmer one yet, but I'm pretty sure you can kind of like mix it together. It's really pigmented, but it does blend out really well. You guys saw in the video I had put a little bit too much, but it just blended out really nice. So it wasn't like pink clown cheeks. So I do want to check out some more products from their brand. Again, I got it at the beauty supply store, so it was super affordable, so I was really impressed by that. And I do know they have a bunch of other colors, but this color was the only one that I saw that pretty much complemented like woman of color skin complexions. So I did enjoy this product. I also enjoyed the Wet n Wild Primer Serum. I do like this. I want to play with it some more just to kind of get like a final feel of it. But as of right now, I did enjoy it. It was easy to blend out. My skin still felt hydrated. It didn't feel like I needed something else to go along with it. So I can definitely see this being a primer that I use by itself versus being a primer that has to go along with another primer, if that makes sense. So I did enjoy this. These lip colors, it wasn't the color that I thought that I wanted from in store. I thought it was going to be more nude, but on me it's looking more pink, if that makes sense. They do have another color that I want to try, which is I think it's number 2. However, besides the color aspect, I think it's a really pretty nice formula in terms of being very creamy. It was easy to just work with and apply it on the lips. I do think combined with the gloss and combined with the brown lip liner, I love this color combination on my lips. This is the kind of color I was looking for from number 3 alone, but again, it showed up more pink. But again, I do think it's a really nice formula. It was super inexpensive, and I do want to check out some more colors, and I'm hoping the color that I'm looking for in my head, I can actually find it in the collection, because those two pull more pink against my skin tone. In terms of the actual concealer, I see the potential of the concealer in terms of being hydrated under the eyes, in terms of being more medium to full coverage. I do see the potential of the concealer. However, the color C12 pulls really pink on my skin tone, which made me not like the concealer, but I was able to look past it and just see the potential in it. So it does look hydrated under the eyes, and again, it is more of a medium to full coverage. With the actual glow wand, the glow wand did help to kind of like tone down that pinkness. I have to keep playing with the glow wand to see what it's supposed to really do, because I couldn't really see it with the current concealer because it was so pink. So I don't really have an opinion on the glow wand yet, because I have to actually use it on its own with another concealer that's actually like my correct brightening color, if that makes sense. So I need to go back and change this color out to my correct color, and then this I'm just going to continue to use it until I can actually see what it's supposed to do. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, please be sure to give it 2 thumbs up. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.